Oh, hello. I'm Sketch.
And I'm Shades.
And this is Geeking Out Midstream. Guys, welcome back to another Midstream with Shades and Sketch. How's it going, Shades?
I'm doing well, Sketch. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's summer. It's a lovely time.
It is lovely.
So, guys, you were joining us in between episodes last week. You caught us talking. We rarely talk about this property, Shades. Rarely.
What property is that again, Sketch?
It's a little property called the Teen Titans.
Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah. Not a lot of people, not a lot of our longtime listeners have, because we never bring it up. But
yeah, we've never done a Titans episode.
We gave some overdue time to the Titans DC Universe streaming series.
Yeah, there's just not enough of Teen Titans content out there. So,
no, especially not on this podcast.
Seriously, yeah.
So Shades, anything you need to add or fix from what we said during our Titans episode?
No, I stand by everything I said. I still feel like, even though a number of other things have come out since we recorded that episode, obviously we air our episodes out of sequence based on what's happening in the Geeking Out multiverse and where we're going to place them. So we recorded that a while ago, and a few things have dropped since, and I stand by it. I think it was, maybe with the exception of Doom Patrol, like the best adaptation of a comic book into a live action series.
Yeah, I still need to see Doom Patrol, but I also stand by everything I said in the Titans episode, especially the things I said about Raven and Beast Boy. I really think they just nailed those characters. Have you gone back and watched it at all since we did the episode? No, but then when I was listening to the episode, I was like, oh, I want to watch season 1 again.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. It's been a little while. I want to go back and revisit some of those things.
Yeah, I think I want to introduce it to some friends who have never seen it before. Like, I want to sit down and watch it with them.
That's always fun.
And guys, longtime listeners, we both strongly recommend that you check it out if you have.
Yes, if you have not. And I'll just add, since we recorded that episode and it aired, they have announced in the animated universe Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go.
So excited.
So excited for that.
So excited. It's
been 12 years since Teen Titans ended. 2006 was the 5th season of Teen Titans.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's been old. I know, right? And I feel like we're probably nearing the end of Teen Titans Go's run.
You think so?
It could go another couple of seasons, but I imagine, those actors can only be tied up for so long, and production budget and studios and
although it is obvious that they love that gig.
Oh yes, I strongly agree. I think eventually it'll just come to an end, as all things eventually do.
Yeah.
It could, in theory, go forever, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will go forever.
It could be Cartoon Network South Park.
It really could. That would be amazing. I'm all on board. I was not a fan when it started, but I'm very much a fan now that I know what it is and what it's trying to do and be.
And you know how we talked about this on another Midstream, how I'm having this conflict with Comcast. I have also lost my Cartoon Network.
Oh my goodness, yes. Sketch.
So I'm woefully behind on Titans Go. But after seeing Titans Go to the movies, I want to watch the show.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I watch it on Hulu.
No,
I watch it on Hulu. Hulu, they're our overlords along with Netflix.
Yeah. One of these days, all these streaming services will be our new Comcasts.
That's true. Yeah.
In like season 85 of Geeking Out, I'll be complaining about them.
Oh, hello, the 25-year retrospective?
Yep.
Sketch, so what channels do you have left?
Very few. Very, very few. Like basic cable, Comedy Central, Discovery, History. Make and do.
Just some random YouTube channel that's like on, channel 387.
Yeah, well, that is the nice thing too, is that my TV does hook up to YouTube, so I can just like watch YouTube channels, which is kind of nice.
Comcast.
Yeah, I got to get on this.
You do.
Hopefully by the end of this summer, I'll have news. That's my hope. That's my hope.
Fingers crossed, Sketch.
Yep.
Sketch, what's going on in the Geeking Out multiverse this week?
As far as, you already brought up the Titans Go crossover. You shared with me the Jumanji trailer.
I am all about the new Jumanji sequel. I guess it's technically Jumanji 3. They're calling it The Next Level.
I like that.
Just from what I've seen in the trailer, I am all on board.
Oh,
Did you get a chance to watch it?
I watched it. It looks great. It looks very much in vein of the first.
Yes.
Well, the middle, whatever. The latest. And there are some surprises in the trailer.
Yeah, I love the twist.
Yeah. I also enjoy the twist. I think we're gonna. The versatility of Jack Black is gonna come out once again in this movie.
Yes.
And even The Rock.
What a great setup. Yes. Yeah. I'm really excited for those characters in particular and what we're going to see from them. If you don't know, longtime listeners, you should take a look at the trailer. We'll post a link to it in the show notes here. But Danny DeVito and Danny Glover have joined the cast, and we're not sure who Danny Glover is playing, but inhabiting the avatar of Smolder Bravestone will be Danny DeVito. So we're going to get a whole movie of The Rock channeling Danny DeVito, which, I mean, I'm laughing just saying that, Sketch.
And we do know Danny Glover is Kevin Hart's character.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's right. Yes. Danny Glover's playing Kevin Hart. Thank you.
A small, muscular Boy Scout.
Yes. And this time around, Jack Black will be the
Fridge.
avatar for Fridge, which good for him because he's the brainy one this time.
Yeah. And he'll be. It's very. I mean, it's almost Doctor Who-ish in that, like,
it really
you can
is.
have different iterations of the same character. It's going to be a lot of fun to see this character that we've got really used to being this very believable teenage girl in the first movie, now being kind of the the high school jock who's just like kind of over this shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I guess my question is Seaplane going to be I can't think of her name.
Bethany? Was it Bethany?
Bethany, yes. Is Seaplane this time around going to be Bethany? Are we going to see Nick Jonas doing his best teenage girl impression?
Maybe. I don't know if I have the confidence in him that I do that in Jack Black.
Right.
But we will see. I will be looking forward to that in the winter. It comes out around Christmas time.
It does, yes.
Just
I mean,
like the last one did.
It's going to be up against
Star Wars,
Rise of the Skywalker. And Sketch, I'm just going to come out and say I'm way more excited for Jumanji than I am for Star Wars at this point.
I'm sure.
I don't know. Mark Hamill has talked about Star Wars fatigue, and I don't know if that's what I'm feeling or if it's still the Force ghost of The Last Jedi hanging around in the back of my head.
We're still talking about The Last Jedi.
Of course we are. Laser sword. What? So I am way more excited for Jumanji. And yeah, there it is.
There you go. I'm just looking forward to both. It'll be a good Christmas season. But
it's gonna be fantastic.
That being said, I am not like chomping at the bit to get there. I'm just slowing down, enjoying some summer.
Yeah. Let's enjoy the summer and the fall.
Exactly.
And lots more things to watch and geek out about. Speaking of which, Ghostbuster Kid with your Ghostbusters 3 update.
Oh yeah, I saw they brought some on
board.
Paul
Rudd has joined the cast of Ghostbusters 3.
I see that as a natural fit.
That I think some years ago, Jason Reitman did a table reading of Ghostbusters, and it was Colin Hanks, Paul Rudd, and I think, don't quote me on this one, but I think it was either Zach Galifianakis or...
I could also see Zach Galifianakis in this.
Oh, man, I'm blanking on his name. All right, anyway, it's not important, but I'm pretty sure Paul Rudd participated in that some years ago, and that the cast is just shaping up to be stellar. At this point, they've got Finn Wolfhard attached. They've got Paul Rudd, as I already said. They have McKenna Grace, who was in the Captain Marvel. She was young Captain Marvel. They've got Carrie Coon. Sigourney Weaver has signed on.
Wow.
She is officially in it. So I'm wondering if like Paul Rudd is maybe playing a grown-up Oscar.
Ooh, that'd be neat.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I could see him as being someone who grew up in the shadow of Bill Murray.
Paul Rudd is also ageless.
Like, he is. 50. Paul Rudd's 50.
That's nuts.
It's insane.
He has fantastic genetics.
Sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads for eternal youth. And Annie Potts is returning as Janine Melnitz.
Wonderful.
And I'm sure we'll get cameos from...
Not that we have a date yet, but what's the
it's
general
at 2020,
idea?
some point in 2020.
Okay, so sometime next year.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm following that. I'm excited.
There's stuff to look forward to.
I have high hopes again.
See, the geek world goes on after Endgame.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We got everything back, Sketch. That was the beauty of Endgame.
That is true.
We didn't lose what we found. We got everything back.
Yep, that is true.
Except maybe Scarlet Witch.
You mean Scarlett Johansson?
No.
Scarlet Witch is still there.
Oh, Vision. Vision, sorry.
Oh, yeah, Vision is gone.
Vision's gone.
Yeah. Toad's gone.
Toad's gone.
So, yeah, I mean, other than that, I've been very busy this past week and a half. I haven't caught any other big news coming out.
I will just talk. I watched something, Saturday night. I was left to my own devices. Elise went on into an audition in New York. So, I was kind of on my own, and I watched Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see that.
I'm going to recommend it to you, Sketch. I don't know if it's a Shade's recommendation, but I'm going to recommend it to you. I think you'll have fun.
What'd you watch it on?
I watched it on Amazon.
Okay.
I rented it.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to check that out at some point.
They're kind of my overlords as well at this point.
Yeah, all these streaming
it's worth a rental.
Right,
price
cool.
of a rental. Cool. It was fun.
I'll check it out someday.
Batman and Michelangelo have few interesting moments.
I'm sure they do.
It's fun.
I'm sure they do.
For the Batgirl Donatello team up alone, strong. It's worth it.
All right. I will check it out. I will definitely check it out once I get some access to it. Yep.
Cool. Sketch, you playing anything? You doing anything? You got anything going on? Anything coming up that you might be excited about?
I am reading Game of Thrones.
How's that going?
It's going great. I'm all in. And,
how far into it are you?
I am about 300 pages into the first book.
So still in the introduction then.
That's so you say. I'll tell you where I'm at. Samwell just showed up at the Night's Watch. That was the chapter I just had.
So still in the introduction then.
So, but great, really enjoying it, and I'll talk about it more when we do our episode.
Like the first episode of the series.
No, I'm definitely past the first episode of the series.
When did Sam show up at Castle Black? In the series, episode 2.
John wasn't even at Castle Black yet. At the end of this first episode, end of the first episode is when Bran tumbles.
Oh yeah, Bran goes out the window. I should start watching this because I hint nudge nudge. I need to get caught up.
The book is making me want to go back and watch some episodes. But I don't want to get too much into that because we'll discuss it soon.
Hint,
Game
nudge,
of Thrones
nudge.
episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying that, and it's nice to just kind of slow down and read. I don't usually read during the work year, just not enough mental capacity left over at the end of the day.
Egyptology really spreads you thin.
Yeah, and the desert is draining. But
it is.
During the summer, in the Oasis, there's a little time to kind of sit back and read for leisure.
Yeah.
So I'm happy I picked it up.
I will say, Sketch, it is nice to put down a screen every once in a while and pick up a book.
It absolutely is. I still wildly prefer an analog book to a even an ebook or an
strong
iPad.
Agree, Sketch.
Yeah, just something to it.
Yep. There's like the tactile sensation too of like turning the page and the smell of the dust in the cover.
We are just old souls.
We're just I don't know if we're old souls or just old, Sketch.
But I will plug those e-readers and iPads and downloadable content for college textbooks, because that is where they shine.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Lovely.
And fuck you, college textbook publishers, for putting out a new edition every year.
Gosh, if I were to think back on the amount of money I spent on college textbooks, especially ones that I never even cracked open.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a scam.
What a scam. Remember the one I tried to sell back at the end of the year because it was still in its shrink wrap from the store, and they said, no, we won't be using that next year. So we won't even buy it back at nothing.
Yeah.
Great.
Nickel for every one of those that I had at the end of my college experience. Probably why our college is going out of business, Sketch.
Yeah, maybe. I think colleges in general are having a hard time keeping up with the times.
What do our degrees still count if the college goes out of business?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Will we still be allowed to have a podcast?
Absolutely. We did get our degrees in podcasting.
We did.
Yeah.
We got our degrees in Geeking Out.
Yep.
Or will the Guardians of the Multiverse take our GOCO?
No, they transfer. They're good for eternity.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
My fears are assuaged.
Yep.
Hey, well, I'll just add that I just bought my tickets for Spider-Man Far From Home, seeing it tonight.
Very nice. Very nice.
Tonight being Tuesday, this will come out on Friday, so I will have seen it and probably enjoyed the hell out of it.
I am seeing it on the 4th of July, on Thursday. So
very cool.
Yesterday, for those of you listening to this on the day it comes out.
Yeah.
And
no spoilers, Sketch. No spoilers.
No spoilers. No spoilers allowed. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, just like Mark Hamill was saying, Star Wars fatigue. I'm a little Marvel fatigued, but
I will say,
if I'm getting back into Marvel, I'm glad it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I am intrigued as it's hard to turn around on the internet without seeing a spoiler these days. But good on you, geeks, fellow geeks. Good on you for prefacing your posts with spoilers and really doing what you can to not make the first thing you see of a post the spoiler.
Yeah.
I'm really refreshed. Proud. Yes, thank you. We're
looking out for each other. Yeah,
it's reassuring that people are putting that kind of thought and emphasis into what they're sharing and in consideration of others, in an age where consideration is fleeting.
I think it's when you look online, it's refreshing to see the consideration, and I think it's kind of it's an ebb and a flow, and I think we've been trolling for so long that the considerate, respectful internet goers are starting to push back and starting to surface more.
Yeah,
is what I've been noticing lately. So
and if troll, we need some troll hunters in our community. Yeah. And you know what? I'm answering the call.
Oh, are you?
I am enrolling in the legions of the troll hunters.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's been fun so far.
Good.
And longtime listeners, if you would like to join our ranks, we're hiring.
Are they like the Witch Hunters Supreme?
I'm just a lowly sergeant sketch.
Oh, okay.
What was I talking? Oh yeah, Far From Home. What I did, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
But Kevin Feige did say, to just try and bring some context to Far From Home and where it fits, that this story is a direct continuation of the Endgame storyline.
Okay.
And spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Endgame at this point. I mean, if you haven't seen it at this point, you're waiting for home release, I guess, and you can't really be upset about spoilers, but people have been just nerd raging on the internet about the reveal of the state of the Marvel universe regarding the central figure of the Marvel Cinematic Universe not being present anymore. And I'm trying not to talk about it, but I mean, we've already done the Endgame episode, it would be weird if you tuned in to our midstream and we spoiled something from Endgame. But, you know, people are nerd raging that the trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home reveals a world without Iron Man.
Yeah. You know, like, I saw the first
come
trailer,
on, guys.
like
come
basically
on.
right when it came out. And I got to say, when it first came out and I clicked on the link, Tom Holland was there introducing the trailer, and he said,
"Yes,
that you know,
don't watch the trailer.
Be warned, if you haven't seen Endgame, this trailer, this is about to spoil a major event of Endgame.
Yes,
so you've been warned. I mean, the actor himself started off the trailer.
Yes,
that immediately to me absolves all blame.
Yes,
now it's on you, watchers."
What? Why would you watch the trailer where the star of the movie says, "Don't watch this trailer if you haven't seen Endgame"?
Yes, if you're going to be upset. And
really, what are you waiting for at this point? If you want to see the movie.
Seeing as you brought up Endgame, let me just bring this up and ask your opinion on this. How do you feel about the Endgame re-release?
This is what I wanted to talk about. Yes, this is what I wanted to talk about, and I couldn't think of it. I've been searching all episode. One more time, Sketch. Ask me the question.
Okay. How do you feel about the Endgame re-release?
Fucking jerks.
Yeah.
It is a shameless money grab. I think it's bullshit. I think we should start an internet campaign right now to re-release Avatar just so Endgame never catches it.
I mean, it's just...
It's the ultimate act of trolling.
And it's upsetting because Endgame seemed to put everyone in such a good place.
Yes! That's what it is, Sketch.
And now we've just kind of... I don't know.
Yes.
Thrown fuel on a fire that was dying, and everyone was just mellowing out. And now it's let's just instigate again.
It was a non-issue.
Yep.
Everyone was singing the praises of Marvel. We were overlooking the collapse of their timeline, the interconnectedness of their universe. Everything was right in the world. There was balance in the force. DC and Marvel fanboys united around this moment of heroism and on-screen excellence. We all geeked out when Captain America picked up Mjolnir. They had done no wrong until they re-released this movie for the sole reason of trying to make it the most successful movie ever and knock Avatar into number 2, which is just a shameless money grab. I'm really disappointed. I mean, what else do you expect from Disney? But wasn't that a Disney movie? Doesn't Disney own Avatar also?
It does now. I don't think it did at the time, but it does now. So I don't know what that means for them.
I don't know what that means for them either, because they're going to get all future revenue from the movie. They're doing the sequels. It's just upsetting.
I don't think it was about beating Avatar. I think it was just solely about just more money. Not in competition with anyone else, because no one's in competition with Endgame at this point. It was just more money. Let's get people
that's exactly what it is, Sketch. Kevin Feige has come out, like, they did this for the sole reason of trying to make it the most profitable movie of all time. And they released 7 extra minutes of unseen content. And this is the best part of the story. The 7 extra minutes is this bullshit Hulk scene that's not even rendered.
Wow.
It's like an unfinished green Hulk whose mouth doesn't move. And the internet is nerd raging about it because they feel cheated somehow.
Well, rightfully so. I did not go to see it.
I also did not go to see it. I enjoyed it. I saw it a second time.
I also saw it a second time before
not
it was
the re-release.
Re-released.
Yeah. So I'm not going and see it a third time.
No.
Definitely not now.
No. Yeah. Almost in principle, you just can't now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's what I wanted to talk about, Sketch. Yeah. Thanks for bringing it up.
Upsetting stuff.
It is. It is so mind-boggling.
Mm-hmm. Greedy. They got greedy.
That's exactly it.
Yep.
It's exactly it. And it's really sad because it was such a wonderful experience the first time around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, hey, hashtag Disney.
Hashtag Disney. Well, speaking about Disney, should we talk about next week's episode?
Yeah, I think we already have been.
I think you guys have probably already figured it out. But next week, we will be talking about
Spider-Man Far From Home.
And, it's a great episode. I don't know that because we haven't seen the movie yet and we haven't recorded the episode yet.
It's going to be, it's such a great episode, Sketch. I had so much fun recording it with you.
Yeah. Guys, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. You trust us at this point. And
if you don't, why are you listening?
And to a point, we're also trusting like the Marvel universe too, because we're like, oh yeah, there'll be enough to talk about.
Oh yeah.
But I have no doubt that we will be able to.
Do you think there's a Marvel multiverse where Jake Gyllenhaal is still the Prince of Persia and he shows up?
It very well could be. I saw the meme online where they posted the two pictures and it is Jake Gyllenhaal, boy in the bubble, and now he's the man in the bubble.
Yep. Fun times.
I'm just looking forward to it. I don't like Tom Holland.
As do I. So should we pop back into
Drive?
Where's it going there?
Go?
Yeah. Should we put it back in Drive and get GOCO?
I think so because
to
literally we have to go see this movie.
If
we're going to talk about it.
Yep.
So guys, happy 4th of July if you are an American longtime listener.
And to those of our friends across the pond, sorry. Take us back, maybe.
Sorry, England. Sorry. But here we still are.
God save the Queen.
Yep. And and we're gonna have a British property coming up too. So I'm going to be very nice.
Right
Good
now. Call.
But that's not next week. Next week is Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yes.
Maybe we'll see you at the theater, long-time listeners, because we're going.
Oh, maybe. Because
that'd
be fun. Man, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that would be. All right, so guys,
we'll
have a nice week. Have a lovely week, guys. Be nice out there. Be kind on the internet. And Shades, see you next time.
Yes. See you next time, Sketch.
All right. See ya.